Happy Halloween, everyone. Playing a super old game that I've been wanting to for a while. Is this Halloween's the blue moon. So I want to do, I guess, something special. So I figured, I picked up this game forever ago. As you can see up here in the corner, the date is 2014. So I remember Total Biscuit did a video on this, his old WTF series. And this game looked interesting, so I picked it up and never got around to playing it. And the game has basically been dead for quite a while because the devs had a falling out, so the game's just been in an incomplete limbo. Though from when you read the Steam forums, it seems the game they say the remaining dev says the game is at 99%, so it's basically done. They just don't have the legal rights to sell it anymore. So I figure, hey, that sounds fun. A dead game for the spooky holiday. So let's give it a try. Let's see what this is all about. Neat. I really like the narrator voice. So yeah, basically, this game is your necromancer, as you can tell from the name of the game. So it's everything I like. So let's see what we got. We got an alchemist. He looks pretty cool. We got the Grim Keeper, a nice little scarecrow-looking dude. Oh, okay, the abilities are down below. Okay. So the alchemist, he heals. What this power lacks in damage, it makes up for with healing and sustainability. He has a very high attack range. Oh no, just normal high, because very is a separate classifier. So high damage, low health, very low armor, average speed, average cast range. So you basically just sit back and let your minions take care of everything. Do a beam of blood energy to damage your enemies. Or you throw a vial of blood energy to make a healing portal. Combo attack, fire the blood beam into the healing to extend the range and deal more damage. And dashing teleports you. Okay. The Grim Keeper is a grenader Nekro. Power trades mobility and range for high damage grenades and combos. Medium, 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 low, low. So he's your average guy. Main is he throws the skull grenade. Alternate, you swing your sack to knock back. And combo is if you hit the grenade with your sack, you'll supercharge it and send it flying and deal double critical damage. And dealing damage to an enemy using the skull sack attack will allow the next attack to be performed at twice speed. So he's a bit of a comboer. And we got Bloodseeker from Dota. A brawler Necro. His power excels in high damage melee and hard-hitting combos, but lacks attack range. His attack is very low, but his health, armor, move speed is high. His cast range is very low. His main attack is 3 strikes. Alternate, you fire a hook to pull people in. Your scorpion. Combo, you chain attacks to deal lifesteal and AoE. Dashing does a knockback spin, and damage dealt by you and your summons will temporarily increase your damage and armor. I gotta say, I'm gonna roll with the out. Oh, but we got the coming soon. That will never come. I think I'm gonna roll Outcast. I love the idea of melee-based necromancers. It just has a cool level to it. Okay, so let's see what are our scourges. Explosive, standard issue for any necro. Coiling demonic snakes deal high explosive damage in an area. Hellfire, special scourges. They deal small amount of damage to enemies and heal nearby summons in the target area. And Tremor Scourge. Scourge that dig deep into the ground, shaking it to its very core to deal low damage and stun enemies. Then we're gonna go with the Hellfire. Basically just all surround, pile up, and just gang up on the guy. Oh, it looks like they're all snakes, but it just changes what they do. So if I'm already dealing lifesteal, maybe I don't go with it. Yeah, let's go with the Tremor. Actually, no. This is a hard choice. No, let's go with my first one. Let's go with Hellfire. Oh yeah, this guy is pretty slow. Okay, there's my slicing. Okay, so right click is the camera, left click. First deck deals damage, second deals damage and heals, and third is a cone of damage. Q is a chain. Okay, I like that. Oh, I just shoot him. Come on, get back here. Press F to consume corpse. Achievement unlocked, Advanced Gamer. Alright. Well, like there's like no cooldown on the chain. Get over here, chicken. Oh. Dead already. Why can't I... Okay, so I can't kill the mushroom dudes? Okay, so this feels mostly like basically like a Diablo game. Oh, my Scourge is a cooldown. Okay. Okay, what's with the cows over here? Oh. And my dash does it. Ooh! That cow just splatted those mushrooms. Just brutalize that cow. It's a shame there's a falling out then, because oh, there's the health if I mouse over it. So I was gonna say the only downside I feel is the fact that there's like no health meter on enemies. I just wasn't looking. I mean, probably the whole UI could be polished up a little bit. Okay. What do I use blood for, though? Hey, farmer, get over here. You know, it's always a shame. Oh. Ah, yeah. Let's get this guy back. Oh, just out of range. Make sure the sound volume up a little bit, because the music gets pretty loud. Also, let me know if the volume is too loud and you guys can't hear me. But like, it was always a shame when, you know, there's like, you get the legal issues that shuts down production of a game. Like, clearly this, you know, one dev left. I guess he took the legal issues or something. Because, like, I remember Friday the 13th. That was supposed to have a movie last year. They were planning on it. And it would have came out on Friday the 13th. And it would have been the 13th movie in the franchise. Like, everything will have lined up perfectly. But one studio holds the rights to make Friday the 13th movies. And then you have a different studio that holds the name, like the title Friday the 13th, that could put on stuff. Oh, okay. So it's like because these two guys, you know, it's because these two studios couldn't get into an agreement. You know, we didn't get that, you know, that Friday the 13th on Friday the 13th. God, that's a tongue twister. And it's like, ah, man. It's like, you got a question. How did that happen? How do you have a studio get the movie rights, but then a different studio gets the name rights? Like, why aren't those bundled together? Oh. We got Big Chungus waltzing in. Okay, I guess I gotta kill the guys with the gold thing. Oh. Oh, I'm getting slapped about. Oh. This troll just does not care about me. He's just beating up all the people. My critical thing does like nothing. At least I got the heal. That's the thing. There we go. Oh, I got a sin. Whatever that is. I must leave combat to complete the level. Oh. Victory. Okay, that was easy. What's a sin, though? Wait, there was trinkets I could have discovered? No, I can't 100% this old game. Yeah, I was gonna say when he was talking, it's like, is this from the perspective of us or a guy going against us? But I guess that confirms it is us. Ooh. Oh, I need 3 power. How much power do I have? I have 1 power. So what skills do I get? A large scythe dealing AoE damage pass through enemies that returns. Makes me and my minions invincible. And send the outcast into a spin for 7 seconds to knock back enemies. Deal double damage and boost my health. Ah. Oh, oh. Oh, so this is what sins are for upgrading them. Okay. Okay, so... So my bond is strengthened, so it's faster summon. Increases their potency by 2. Okay, so that's damage. And increases... Oh, so I get more. Okay, well, let's go with corruption. Okay. Dead man walking. An ignorant fool attempted to use one of Clear's devices to summon an undead army. Much to his delight, that army has killed the ignoble Cretan. Now the undead roam the lands, unchecked, willingly ignoring their master's call. Find the Book of Power, tame the undead, and bend the Hellspawn army to your will. Be wary, the book's power is overwhelming. Staying alive isn't going to be easy. Or considering your particular circumstances, would it be staying dead? Well, it's food for thought anyway. So I think we gotta upgrade damage. Just felt like my damage was a little low. Ooh. What's this music? How much health do these guys have? Okay, 35. Okay, I got decent damage now. At least against these guys. I don't want to shoot this one. I want to shoot the guys over there that were grouped together. Hmm. So the targeting is a little off. Yes, I'm aware, but they're on cooldown. Come on, game, cut me some slack. Oh, I guess undeads don't leave corpses. Oh, I thought that was an enemy. No, it's just a hanged dude. Oh, look at that. Just brutalized them all. Oh yeah, I forgot my Q. Does that do damage? I think it does, because it killed the chicken. Okay, get rid of this guy. Come on. Oh. I was hitting one. My bad. Oh. Oh, my range only goes up to this bar. Okay. I thought that was just a general thing showing my direction. Okay, well now I feel foolish. So I don't know how long this game is. I've heard comments say it's a little short. You know, going along with that whole 99%, it's mostly done. I'll leave the corpse alive. Oh, flashy. Book of the Dead. When equipped with the Book of the Dead, spawns infinite zombie peons for the Nekro at specific spots on each level. Ah, there we go. Yeah, why are these called the zombies? Well, you got all the animals over here. You know? It just really makes you think. Oh. See, like, look at this. This would be a zombie. I wonder what the blood gives, though. Only faintly hear the voices. You know, it's this, it's kind of like how I heard Warcraft 3 was. You know, you control a hero unit, and you got your little army going behind you. It's like that. It's like it's a hybrid Diablo RTS sort of deal. Oh, yeah, this was acting up. I can't breathe. Well, yeah, you're dead. That's, you know, usually it makes it hard. Alright. Oh, the butcher. Oh, look at that health tear away. Consume. Okay, I thought... It feels like these are something, don't they? But they're not. I was like, I just want to look, because it... That trinket thing it mentioned before, there has to be one around, right? You think there would be. Or I guess maybe not yet. Alright. Dead man walking. Oh, the book is my trinket. Oh, okay. I thought trinkets would be like little loot bits. It's like the game just fades in this... Keeps hopping back and forth between this like dark, serious tone and then cracking jokes. Gotta keep upping the corruption. Just get more. Yes, I know. Oh, I forgot to read. Oh well. Oh, got a timer. Kill the pig. Okay, guys, come on. We got the zombie rave music going. So, hold off the king's forces while Dove Cove burns. Should this be pretty easy? I mean, if they try to come in, they'll just get burned up too, wouldn't they? Yeah, I feel like this is like the guy who spawns in. He's like, oh, who's that? I hope it's not a bad guy. It's like, you came to the wrong place, buddy. Oh, so yeah, this place looks nice. Good lighting. Very warm in the winter. Oh yeah, speak of that, we had snow yesterday over here. It's like snow before Halloween. Really had a nightmare before Christmas feel. Oh no, that's something to watch again, or something to play again. I mean, they do have a Game Boy Advance game for that movie, and a PlayStation 2 game, I believe. Alright, slice up the pigs again. Gotta get some meat. Achievement unlocked, pork popper. Okay then. I like that this has achievements, if like that was their one little thing they did. Yeah. Send those scourge flying. Oh, I love it. Like, I know this is just the start of the game, but still. Seeing all the enemies just explode. Oh, look. Oh, it was hard to see, so they had to spread the fire a bit more. Just infinite spawning pig. And Scourge. And Warcraft 3 is something I should get around to playing at some point. But that's also, I heard that you can't do the original anymore. It's forced rematch. Yeah, see, this volume is looking kind of loud. Hold on. Can't scroll off the game without it spinning. Apologies for any motion sickness caused. But yeah, like Warcraft 3, I heard they got rid of the original version. Like, you just cannot play it anymore. Which is a weird choice for them to make. Like, I'm pretty sure... Oh. Got a blacksmith dude? Okay, let's go with some Scourge. Who is it? No. Townie. Okay. Wait, where'd all my zombies go? Oh, dang. He tore him up with his little hammer. Oh. Ooh, ooh, not good, not good. Ooh! Yeesh. Okay, maybe I should be using the power. I guess we'll just upgrade health then. At least it gives us a chance to read the thing. Maybe let's just upgrade the damage. Okay, Death to Dove Cove. An excerpt from Baron Bodicey's life. Bob's Butchery franchises have been popping up throughout the King's domain. The only requirement for ownership is that one looks and sounds exactly like the original Bob, and be named Bob. Every piddling town, meager hamlet, and shoddy outpost seems to have one of those annoying meat peddlers in them. I pine for the long lost days of family-owned butchery. Clear's fanatical destruction of these carnivorous treat dispensers en route to the king may be an indication of the most insidious and damning character trait known to man or god. Clear is a vegan. Down with the meat-centric killing of the innocent. From here on out, the minions of Clear will practice only low-fat, whole-grain, gluten-free killing of the innocent. This was made in 2014. Was that before or after all that gluten trending started going around? God, yeah, that's the thing to think of. Just looking back of how times have changed. I mean, especially with the internet. The internet speeds things up like crazy. Like, you could look back 1 year in the internet and things are drastically different. You could look back to 2010 and dear God, it's like a whole nother world. It's like just frightening almost to see how fast things transition and change. But anyways, when I was talking with Warcraft before, it's like, pretty sure when they put out StarCraft Classic, remastered when they did that. They didn't just outright get rid of the original StarCraft, make it unaccessible. So I think I should leave these corpses around instead of constantly eating them, just so I got better heals to carry around. That sounds like a pretty good idea. The dead bodies are a resource. I need to manage them. Man, that's one thing I would love. If this game, if they ever fix up their deal or whatever, or just in general, just like a new game being made, just go full on Necromancer about it. Like, that is one game idea I would love to make myself. That is like one of the big ideas I would make. It's just go all out with this kind of style, just like Necromancer themed RTS. Just because there's so much potential you can do with it. Just like different zombies raising up, different kinds of undead. You can even go mix and match undead, go spore style, different bones, put those all together. Build your own abominations and undead. I feel like a game that alone, just a Necromancer where you can just build undead to your own customized design, would be like game of the year. Or at the very least, game of the month. Because every streamer would be jumping on it to build their own creature. It makes me wonder. Because when Spore came out before, YouTube and streaming were really big, I wonder how well that game would have done if it came out now. Like, if the exact same game came out in the now time, how well that concept would have pulled off. Or just how popular would it have been. And look at all these. Oh, I'm not seeing the big butcher guy again. Oh, there he is. Speak of the devil. Oh, he's throwing axes. He's a ranger. Okay, this method seemed to work out a lot better. Oop. Yeah, see, focusing on the smaller guys to keep all these bodies around was definitely a much wiser idea. There we go. Ooh. Very red. I feel like I'm gonna be safe for the last. I don't know. They're charging through the fire. Gotta say, these guys are stupid, but they're committed. Like, you gotta give them points for that. They're not gonna let this town go without a fight. Okay, my attack. Okay, so this guy is probably like a very tanky type too. He's got a lot of meat on him. Ah, should have waited like 1 second. Oh, no, never mind. He's dead. I like the spinning JPEGs. Just noticing it's just like a little puff of a JPEG spins and then just floats away. Oh, get the pig. You again. Oh, well, 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 look who it is. It's this guy again. The farmer running is immediately half dead. Oh. Oh no, all my minions are dead. That's why I'm taking damage. Ooh. Okay, I've got to get some distance. Nope. Keep away from you. Oop. Spin away. I'm not taking chances. I must leave combat. Well, let me heal up. There we go. Yeah, thank you, zombies, for holding the guys off. There we go. Just obliterate them. Oh, wait. Get the pig. There we go. Victory! Children orphaned. That is a great stat. More games need that stat. God, this game is so loud. I like this narrator. I need to find out who this is. You've unlocked a new... Oh. Okay, so we got to pick. What do we got? We got the zombie beef. Or we got Skellebones. Okay, zombie beef, do your bidding. Okay, we specialize to provide fodder for your army or utilize as a slow-moving tank. So I'm guessing it's gonna be like health makes multiple and then probably a debuff on enemies. So it's undead Skellebones. Skellebones can be specialized to attack using melee or range, making this very versatile. Well, it's Halloween, so we gotta go with the spooky, scary skeleton. Okay, so what we got? We got Skellebone and we got Skeleton Archer. Okay, so Slasher. Someone's medium damage unit to fight for you. Slasher's well-rounded unit can take hits as well as deal them, but it's limited to melee. When upgraded, can be brought back to life after he dies. Horde's Bones increases the cap. Rejects death, arguing that he's already dead. Allows him to come back to life. Raging Boner. That is a great name. Let's see. Draws from a dark power. Increases his armor. And arrow damage for the archer. Okay. Okay, range unit to fight for you. It's very weak, provides a large range advantage when upgraded. Can be brought back to life. It's same thing. Okay. Let's set him to ranged, because I'm the melee guy. So what are our next upgrades? We got a horror. Summers killer demonic bats. Can be specialized to deal damage in a large swarm or return health. And we got the dark seed. A mobile ranged plant turret. Can be specialized to shoot as single or hit in an area. And what's this one? We got the Airbane. Flying demon filled with poison. Either slow down enemy or speed up units. Summoned by dealing damage. Or a meat mouth. A giant immobile feeding mouth that consumes a single target for a short time, removing them from battle. Specialized to harvest blood or take aggro away. Interesting. Okay, the mining town of Wizwag. Many years ago, this mining town was a free-held co-op run by the People's Society, for the responsible use of Mother Nature and all her bountiful blessings. The king seized it and kicked the rock huggers out. The king's claim was ostensibly that PSRUMNAHBB is an unpronounceable acronym, but was clearly to serve his war effort. Destruction of the town will halt the supply of metal to the king and further slow his war. Wow, this king can't pronounce Prusrumnab? I mean, guess this guy never went to English class. Okay, we gotta kill the townie guarding the mines. Okay. Okay. Oh, now I get the blood. Okay, so now it's corpses are even more of a resource. Okay, so now we're getting a little bit into the RTS feel. Ah, stupid chicken. There we go. So yeah, we hang out, we chill, we build up our army. There we go. Eat the chicken. Ah, yes, the classic Jackio. No, I was expecting it to grow legs or something, but hey, hopping around is good too. just hopping pumpkin, just chasing this poor dude and eats him alive. Oh, R tells him go here. Okay. Welcome to Wizwag. 15% lynchings since 20XX. Population 3. Well, it's good to see they're lowering the number. Whether the lynch drop is because there's just straight up less people, or they're learning, who knows? I like this bat JPEG. Oh yeah, can I summon more than one skeleton? Yes, I can. I can summon two. There we go. This is just Diablo, where I was playing the other day, where I'm just being a necromancer summoning minions. Oh, we got the butcher again. Not so tough now, are you? Now that I have actual minions. Oh no, he killed my Jackio. Well, now you're a skeleton. Now, honestly, if this town didn't want any trouble, they shouldn't have built their sundial on a pentagram. It's just asking for you to get raided. That meat chunk just shot into orbit. Jesus, man. Aw, poor pig. They just want to chill in the mud. So, man, this guy's strong. He's just launching these bits into orbit. What's up at press 2? Oh, it just kills the other one. I really like the physics on this. Can I shoot the TNT? No, I can't. Okay. cow. Oh, the bats are following me. They're a minion. For some reason, somehow. Can I animate the TNT like I can with this, the pumpkin? Ooh! Okay, I can't animate it, but I can just destroy it. The pigs wanted it. Ah, there's the townie I'm supposed to get. Again, see, look, you got a sigil drawn here. If you don't want trouble, don't be drawing these. I mean, it's... Ooh! Achievement unlocked. Super Serpents. I mean, that sounds like a good achievement to me. I'll take it. And he's dead. Now, is there anything over here? We got guillotine. Nope, that's it. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I can't walk that way. Never mind. Alright. Doing good. Giant flaming bears found. 0. Oh, man, I missed the giant flaming bear. Game's getting into some deep thought. Alright, my power is 2. One more, and I can unlock a skill. I want to get the power scythe. And it takes 5 sins to unlock one of these guys. Let's upgrade the bountiful bones. We don't need the raging boner. I get plenty of corpses. So upgrade you by 1. Okay, the haunted bogs. The haunted fields. A foul place of stinky bogs and stinkier wildlife. You arrive in time for the annual harvest festival, set just a fortnight after the last forced celebration. The annual fete for all things purple, which is in itself a mere fortnight after the annual smithy jubilee. The harvest festival, the harvest festival is one of the many mandatory autumnal celebrations imposed by the king. Striking here would seriously disrupt his food supplies. Slay the townsfolk and harvest their sins for your own. Oh, souls. There's also another good meter every game should have. Oh, spiders. There we go. Get some skeletons. Oh, I need more blood. Oh, they take 3 blood now? I thought they only took 2. Oh, I guess we're just fighting the cow now. Okay. Hey, where are all my skeletons go? Oh, God. You skeletons are useless. Oh, there we go. There's a sin. Just need 1 more. I can get some new minions. I want to get the bats. We'll just go full Halloween theme. Wait, why'd it blow up the other one? I can hold 3 minions. That was a painful chicken screech. There we go. And the cow's dead. That was quick. There we are. Now I got my 3 dudes. Oh, can I blow these up? I can. Oh, wait, I can make that totem alive? Oh, I turn it on. I light it up. Achievement unlocked. Lumbro Liquidator. Noticing all these achievements are basically just killing a bunch of the same enemy. At least it's not like you have to grind for it. You just get it naturally by playing through the game. Yeah, let me eat the corpse. I need the health. There we go. Ah, no. The butcher is so tough. He's always ripping through my guys. Ah. Interesting. Party hat required beyond this point. No. Have fun or else. Yeah, wait, minions, get over here. Oh, I don't have any more Scourge. Can I put more Scourge in this? I could only do the one, so I wasted it. Okay, then. Okay, fine. I'll just have to slowly whittle this guy down. Haha. Ah, dang it. It's like I thought I had his attack pattern down. Oh, what we got over here? An alpha wolf. Let's take care of these guys. Oh, oh god, oh god, oh god. Big damage. There we go, at least this farmer ran off all by himself. So what can we do with this over here? Oh, we can animate the wolf bones. Oh, look, we got a little dog family. Got some fell puppers. Yeah, lure him out. There we go. You stupid idiot. Oh no, he killed my dude in one shot. Oh no, he's an elite. Oh, good thing he's almost dead. Oh, what was that? Got like some special thing. Wait, no, kill the townie. There we go. Now I can restock my skeletons. There we go. And we walk back to the party. There we go. So yeah, I learned how to kite from my old Warcraft days. There we go. We keep one body back. So we can always restock. Like that. Exactly for that reason. There, okay, so I have to mouse over the body to eat it as well. There we go, we got all the souls we need. God, if this is their taste of music, they deserve to be purged. Piggies pooped. I assume that meant popped. Oh, my right ear loves that music. They put Total Biscuit in the game after his little review? Yeah, lock that skill. And let's upgrade the damage a little more. Do I need... okay. Guess we'll upgrade health then. Okay, so let's get the horror. Let's get some bats. See, vampiric horror summons large blood-sucking demon bats. Horrors deal damage to enemies and recharge a small percentage as health. And swarm horror summons killer monster bats that deal swift, low-damage strikes. This group summons poorly alone but excels in small groups. Okay, we'll stick with the groups. Oh, I can unlock all of them, but I can only use one of them at a time. Okay, I see now. So yeah, we'll go with the swarm. I like that. See, gives a respawn, increases the damage, or increases the number. Let's give it a respawn. That sounds good. We'll hold on to the rest. Oh, the mayor. The town of Viticulture is a major waypoint on the western side of the Thoracic Divide. Controlling the town, as well as slaughtering the mayor and his flunkies, will allow you to cut off the king's supply of food, weapons, and livestock. As well, you'll cut him off from the most important item to the war effort, small pocket utility knives, which the king's soldiers use most often for removing stubborn leafy bits out from their teeth after consuming spinach-based war rations. Mayhaps worse still, it will decimate the king's most dearly loved import of viticulture's chief import, Hiram's hard apple cider energy drink, of which he is rumored to drink several a day. It will be a huge blow to the king, the war, and his 3 p.m. caffeine binge. Oh, nice, we got some music going again. Okay, let's get some bats out. Oh, I can animate that guy. Let's get me a skeleton archer. Oh, we got a witcher. Oh, we gotta play. Man, now we're getting some open maps going. Let's animate that guy. Oh, okay, he's got a shotgun. We gotta watch out for that. Yeah, that witchers. We gotta watch out for those. So I think we lure them out this way, right? Yeah. Oh, we achievement unlocked. Wood League. Ooh. Oh, I don't need a body for the bats. Okay. That's one neat thing. Okay, let's focus this butcher. He's getting low. There we go. Oh, these guys are pretty low too. We get another skeleton out. Keeps killing my skeletons. Okay, let's go back this way. Let's see what's over on this side. So we gotta kill 2 elite townies and Mayor Biscuit. So I'm guessing it's probably all separate spots of the map. Oh, we just got a bunch of free bodies and stuff we can get. Okay, so what I need to do is stack up blood. Where are you going, skeleton? Stop running. Yeah, see, if I stack up blood, I can just summon a bunch of my minions all at once. Especially the bats, since they do well in the big groups. There we go. Got my archers. Got 2 zombie wolves. I kill these guys, I'll probably get a good swarm of bats going. Okay, that wasn't as much blood as I thought it was gonna be. Oh, I only summoned 1 each time. Oh, I thought I summoned 3. Oh, those mushrooms are my minions. I was wondering, like, what's going on? Why can't I kill these things? Oh, okay, so it's like if there's a corpse, I get the bit multi-summon. Oh, look at this. Dude, you just... Like, these guys just ran into the worst thing. Oh, a miner. Oh, wait, yeah. Let me use my power scythe. Forgot about that. I should be using that, like, all the time. I'll eat you too. Oh, why are you right off here just attacking these guys all by yourself? Oh, jeez. Oh, God, my health just, like, tanked down. Where's my cursor? What do you say? That's what you get for a $5 click? What? Okay, this isn't looking good. Ooh. Dodge the hammer. Go this way. So if I kite them around enough, I can activate this. I don't know what it does. Oh, it does that. It just immediately gives them. Oh, yes, give me that heal. Okay, we got one townie done. Still got Butcher there. I want to take care of him. There we go. Okay. Health is doing not so great. I got some blood. I'm going to save it for the Skelebones. There we go. Can always rely on chickens in your time of need. It's not what I want to do. Oh, there it is. There's the mayor. Oh god. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh, this was a horrible idea. Quick, kill the chicken. I need health. Oh god, nope. More people. Oh, I ran to a dead end. Oh god, I love this spin dash. It's like the main thing saving me right. Oh no, I walked right into the lion's den. Oh, okay. Oh no, TB's chasing me down. How much damage does this do? Okay, like 40. God, this guy's relentless. Oh no, wolves. Why are they back? Okay. Oh, wow, that's neat. I can run away, but still attack something behind me. The wolf turned on him! Oh my god, this is great. I can have the enemies work against each other. Oh, he killed the small one. But now, see, this is good, because I can eat. I get blood. Danger. Why danger? Okay, I can't animate it anymore. This is health. Oh, yes. Focus on the wolves. Not on me. Oh, he killed it already. Just move past you. Okay, I just need to get him to walk across this. Wow, those bats are pretty tanky. Oh, the enemies heal a bit over time, too. Okay, all my bats are dead. Okay, now get him to walk across this. There we go. We gibbed him. And I got the total biscuit trick. Okay. His memory lives on. There we got a chicken. I just need to kill that last townie. Okay, fine. Oh, gain an extra power. Oh, yes, thank you. Ah, yes, even better. Ah, I didn't want to eat that. Well, if you focus on my skeleton, that's good too. There we go. Hey, we got another sin. Now let's eat the corpse. Let's see, was there anything more in here? Okay, there's a few more villagers. We'll take care of them. Oh, look, a biscuit statue. The last 2 souls of this town. Oh, no, 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 we still got one left. There we go. Now it's all gone. The mayor. Melons Calagard. Oh, Gallagher. Okay. I get it. Achievement unlocked, Mayor Master. I love this game. Why have I never played it earlier? Okay, the Total Biscuit instantly completes all Kickstarters and is dapper as hell. When equipped, I gain extra permanent armor. Additionally, has a 3% chance to spawn a magical top hat of invincibility whenever I take damage. I might look super sweet. The Towny Hammer, a common tool amongst the King's Servitude. Nekro repurposes it for his evil quest. 2% causing damage to the enemy will drop a giant magical Towny Hammer from the sky. Okay, trinket slot. Let's upgrade the trinket slot. Let's upgrade the other trinket slot. Let's just put them all in. So I got an extra 9% for those to proc. And sins. Yeah, let's go with the meat mouth. Meat mouth sounds fun. Ugh. Ugh. I just ugh. Mobile. So meat mouth harvester summons a mobile feeding mouth that disables a unit harvests blood with each chomp. And this is so is a mobile feeding mouth that disables single target and deals high aggro damage to everyone around him, pulling in their attention. Let's go with the blood harvest. I could use that. So we got the meat mouth is lured to the Nekro with the promise of morbid meat. Oh, lowers blood cost. Savors his meal. Increases his duration by 3 seconds. An eager eater. Lowers cooldown. Let's make him last longer. That was our next tier. Oh, we got Punge. Summons a massive hell demon from the depths of the earth. The Punge can be flooded with toxic bile to deal damage, or be hardened with a volcanic exterior to provide maximum protection. Or the Crust King. calls forth the self-proclaimed king of the crusts. The Crust King summons crustling minions to act as distractions, allowing him a strong sense of control over fights. He can be specialized into a brawler or summoner. Okay then. Unspent sins. Yes, I'm going to hold on to those. By destroying the mayor statue, a very direct and wholly understandable message will be sent to the king. You and your beloved iconography are next, it will say. You know, not literally, more of a figurative message. From full-scale painted painting, building, facades down to the most minute crazy king karate action heroes. His image shall be ground down, flaked off, and made generally hard to recognize. All in the name of Clear, whose merchandising rights to evil shall go unquestioned. Wait, what was that? R.I.P. Banshee? Oh, I can read the tombstones. So we got 42. So that's what that button does. Carpe Diem. R.I.P. Banshee. May you never hear her wailing, or here you'll be laying. Hey, that's fun. Another guy there. Okay, so they're just all like one bloods. Oh, this music's groovy. Oh, here we go, 3 blood. With the stars. Here lies Thom, who wandered and was often lost. Here lies tiny Azora. He died trying to be a good man. Oh, we got more pigs. Okay, so basically I gotta take out the statue while defending myself. Yeah, these guys I gotta kill quick because they got the explosions. Ooh! And there's the giant hammer. And it stuns. There we go, we got the meat mouth. I'll just let him work away at it. Do his thing. Oh, we got a guy back here. Now I'll start summoning our bats. There we go, full minion. Oh, look at that. Ah, the meat mouth takes so long to recharge. Yeah, I guess that's the whole point of it. Yeah, give me that sin. Oh, this is also where good... These clay can't really hear the game. Okay. Here, I thought the game was quiet. How's that sound? Is that sounding a little better? Hemi Bond. Also, thanks for stopping in. How you doing? Hope you had a good Halloween. Or have it... Wait, no, it's past midnight. Yeah, so Halloween's over. No change. Okay. Let's go in. How is that sounding? No, the game audio is being captured. Maybe it's because I have my own personal audio loud. I have to turn the game down pretty low. There was no change just now. Okay, how about now? How's this sound? No real change. How about this? Yeah. Okay, now you can hear it. Okay. There, yeah, see, this is what I was hearing before. There we go. Yeah, does this mean now like all the older audio was just nothing? Well, I mean, games because it has too many different audio tracks. Yeah, you probably would have heard. Alright, but now we get at least focused back on this. Kind of a shame that, no, the audio can't hear me over the game. Okay. Turn it down OBS a bit. Hopefully this is better. Now I'm dying. Everything's going horrible. Sounds about good for Halloween. Not a fun Halloween without some mishaps. We get a meat mount from that guy. Get some bats in. Much better, okay. I should make a note to always check OBS again after I update it. Okay. All my little skeleton archers are dead. I'm going to bring them back. Oh, here we go. Here's some bodies. Oh, they even got Total Biscuit's voice in here. Neat. R.I.P. He was a good reviewer. Oh, we need these bodies. So yeah, since I don't know how the audio was before, I'll just re-explain. This is an older game that is in basically development limbo because there was a split up, so it's permanent early access, never going to be finished, but it's mostly finished. So I figured, hey, it sounds like a good game for Halloween then. Oh, my skeletons are dead again? God, okay, here we go. It's now minor. He's probably throwing all this AoE around. Cheap unlocked, gone batty. And now the music has stopped. We have been in the level too long now. Oh, the miner's still here. He's hiding in the fire. There we go. So let's chip away. Dead corpses now. Here we go, throw the sight. It's like a second off cooldown or something. There we go, big hammer. Big sight. I feel like I went the wrong build and like don't have damage, right? Oh wait, yeah. I need to be walking over here to get these guys to spawn. There we go. Throw the scourges. Get them grouped up. Eat the body. Get the blood. Now focus the elite. He's causing the big damage. I have more YouTube money than God. That is a great quote. Hey, where do you think you're going? Okay, being in the middle of all those guys is not a good idea. I'm just gonna stay over here. Keep these guys constantly spawning. Oh god. Ah, 7 health, that is not good. Ah, now these guys are close to death. Ah, that was terrible. That was awful. Okay. Upgrade the trinkets again. We'll not upgrade the meat mouth yet. Let's upgrade the bats a little more. Actually, let's focus the horror maybe. Let's see. Swift low damage. But it heals me. Now I don't need the heal because I heal myself. Yeah, let's do this. Let's increase your damage. Let's increase your damage. Because that's by 6. Let's increase your damage. Okay, and then let's buy the meat now. Just so that way I can take the big guys out if I have enough blood. There we go. This sounds good. So I should focus on eating all the bodies so I can get my bats going. There we go. Full swarm of 9 bats. I got an archer. There we go. See, now this is a much better start going. Oh, I got 8,000 health. Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, we're kind of chopping through this pretty quick. Where there's no enemies around, the objective is easy to do. Okay, so now we can pull back and focus on them. Okay, I lost my archer, and now I can stock up on blood. Oh look, we already got 1,000 down. And if we kill the butcher, we can eat him. Oh, that didn't give us enough. Okay, I thought that would give us enough to make the meat now. Okay, now we got it. This guy's gotta be dead. And hammer. Goodbye. Let's go over here. Okay, now we already got our zombies. Oh no, a witcher. We don't want him. Let's get the focus away from our guys. I can take the shotguns. There we go. See, this is all working out. Throw my scourges on him. Yeah. Oh no, my minions are dying down. need to take these miners out real quick. Like that. Start chopping away at this guy again. Yeah, see, this is going a lot quicker. There we go. See, we focus the miner. Wow, he just explodes on death no matter what. Yeah, focus the butcher. He's lowest and more dangerous. Oh, I just love that quote popping in out of nowhere. Throw the sight. Body. Okay, sewing the meat now. Very odd combination of words that are being strung together for this game. Oh yeah, I forgot I could tell my guy attack. Annihilate this dude. You see, when we all swarm together, they just can't do anything. Back up mini zombies. Kill the townie. Give. Oh my god, just one snipe throw. Take out all the farmers. Bro, this hard focus this now. Ooh, of course. There's some skeleton. Oh my god, this is so loud. It's so repetitive. Oh no. Miners. Come on, come on. There we go. There we go. Get the meat now. Start farming blood. All my skeletons are gone. There we go. Get my archers back. We got what, 1,500, a little less than. Should probably just focus on this. Oh wait, yeah, the little zombies. Dang. What off him? Throw my big sight. Summon that. Okay, there we go. 700. It's almost dead. Just ignore the enemies. Gotta take a while. That's, oh, that's what you say. That's what you get for a $5 pledge. I guess they probably have a lot of Kickstarter jokey comments. voice line. There we go. Leave combat for the next level. What's that? Oh, that was just nothing, okay. Where's the miner's health at? These guys just won't die. There we are. Oh, that took a lot longer than it should have. And again, we found no giant flaming bears.
"34th of Girthen, 499, in the outlands of the King's Realm. I came across many freshly posted ordinances. In a laughable effort to quell my fury, the King has enacted a series of outrageous new laws." You're going to want to hear this. Number 1. It is now illegal to be resurrected as a zombie, lich, ghoul, or undead apparition of any sort without prior written consent and a valid permit. Number 2. All witch burnings must be conducted using the King's new blasphemy bonfire toolkit. Number 3. Presently, it is illegal to fall victim to mortal plague, illness, disease, or murder. Well, the punishment for those crimes is death. Number 4. All diggers of the official city corpse ditch must immediately discharge themselves into the official city corpse ditch so as not to give away its secret location. As if any of that drivel will stop me.
Oh, the punishment for being murdered is death. Okay. Should up my damage again. Because I feel like we're really lacking on the damage. And we're gonna save up some sins so we can get the Crust King. The City of Rivermerge. The City of Rivermerge has as many problems as it has rivers. 3 to be exact. First, the city has a military garrison from the king that is bleeding the town dry. Second, just outside the town is a troll camp that prevents the townfolk from fleeing. Third, you become their only problem. You have heard it told that troll eggs are oddly susceptible to necromantic corruption. As the troll camp outside town is home to several egg-laying troll sows, now might be a good time to test the theory. If it does indeed prove true, you may be able to write a dissertation on the results, finally proving to academia that serious research can come forth from necromancy. I did not know that trolls lay eggs. I learned something today. Hatch a baby troll and use it to destroy the power generator. Selling the bats. Achievement unlocked, Fungus Among Us. Yeah, we can take out this troll easy now. No big deal. Oh god, he actually hits pretty hard though. He's got that half. He's not focusing anymore. Attach the troll egg. Collect blood to feed the troll. There we are. God, this thing does so much damage. Ah, the camera shake ruins me. We're in here. Yeah. 420, nice. Yeah, if I had it focused me, my archer thing, take away at me. Nope, no, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, I can't pin it away. What's he saying? Can't hear it. It's too distorted. Too big a troll. Oh, yeah, I don't get invincibility frames with that. Yes, my bat. Keep fighting away at him. Okay, so I just have to fly in close. There we are. Can I eat? I cannot eat troll. That was all for waste. I thought I was gonna get 1,000,000 blood off him. Oh yeah, at least I killed the troll. And I'll... Oh, I guess heck. Oh. If there's just a corpse there for some reason. Troll egg makes great omelet. Okay, collect blood to make him go from baby to swole. Should be easy. Ah, spiders. What's that?
That summon is not yet ready.
Look at that thing. Couldn't tell it died so fast. Okay, just one bit away. Oh, here we go. Irk him. Okay, well, if you say so. I'll hurt a hole. Are they all dead? Oh, I got 10 out of 9 for my little bats. Oh yeah, look at this. Whole necromantic army. Ooh. Just switch from the metal to nice little, like, tribal fun time music. Come out music. Look at that change. Like night and day. If we'll keep going this way, they'll probably all loop back around the same way. We'll trap that up, whatever it does. Oh, here we go, we got the town. We'll put you in it. The town comes out, and he's immediately dead. I mean, I gotta give the Witcher props for actually charging out. He sees all of this, he's like, well, gotta take that out. Can't be having that in my town. Belly stuffing complete. Raid the town. You got it. Surprised the guy can walk across this. Look at that. Priestess. The Pharaoh. If they do it first. These are dangerous. Oh, this Witcher is still alive. So many things. It's hard to tell what's going on. Did I just throw that chair because I'm stepping on it? There we go, one generator down. Also, I picked up 2 little trinkets. Got a little pack, I got a little mushroom. I really have one spot for one more. I guess I'll trade out the hammer. So I like the invincibility and just, keep these voices and shout. I'll let the guy around. Nice. That's in. We're one away. I keep hitting the wrong button to summon these guys. Alright, come on, roll. Nice. Another quick mission. City of Rivermerge. Melons Gallagher. I like fun stats. That's something games need to do more. Like, just keep track of fun stats, not the general
23rd of
stuff.
Twithenfall 99. Much like myself, this land once held another name. Now long forgotten. Fred? Oh yes, the land of Fred. The last information I gleaned off an agent of the king told of a hunting party sent forth from the capital. As his reward, his life force has been merged into my own, and his body returned to the Fredland. And now, the hunters are after me. I will be their most dangerous game. Let the hunt begin.
The land of Fred reminds me of Titan AE, where they name the final, or when they remake Earth, they just name the planet Bob. Okay, the mushroom, Lord of the Fungus, the Death Cat mushroom, inflicts a crippling poison into its victim. 3% chance to stun and dealing low damage until they die. And the Pact, 2% chance the enemy will return as a ghost after being killed and fight for me. Well, see, the mushroom stuns and does low damage, and the hammer basically does the same thing, but it's a one-off damage. So I'll replace the hammer with the mushroom. I can't upgrade. I have to hold on so I can get my pact. Sins 11, we get the Crust King.
I have arrived. Me, the Crust King. King of the Crust.
Ah yes, he is the Crust King. King of the Crust. Okay, Overlord specializes summoning crustlings, low damage, fast-moving strike units that deal very high aggro, excel at taking attention away. The Crust King prefers not to fight, letting his crustlings do the fighting for him. Or the Dreadnought. Focus on damage absorption and huge attacks, though he still creates minions, he does so at a much slower interval than his counterpart. I'll go with this guy. I mean, I do like the crown. This guy does bring a lot of class to the party, but having an actual tank would be pretty nice. What has he got? Allows for one additional crustling to be spawned. Oh, so they have the same amount. I guess he just summons slower then. The chance to stun target, or they're so top heavy it's amazing they can walk. Well, I mean that's just the power of the Crust King. You don't underestimate that. He's a king for a reason. And we increase the health. Now, again, we'll hold off so we can unlock this guy or one of these. Let's see. You got evil. Someone's a magic psionic lich to carry out high damage stuns or clandestine heals. The evil can be specialized to stun while dealing damage or phase walk into other dimensions while providing healing support for my summons. Or the Shade. Summons an ethereal death wraith. The Shade can be specialized to rain ultra high damage bolts from the sky or act as a damage blocking shield. The Shade is unlike all other summons in that she flies in the air, unable to be targeted directly. That one sounds good. It's basically just a flying minion that cannot be hurt or killed. Well, actually, I think it's probably both of them, right? Yeah, you can phase walk, so I guess both of them are like more support based. The Deadlands. Once the site of a battle long forgotten to history, the Deadlands have become synonymous with corpses, rot, and decay. Some say it was part of the infamous Ulick Wars, while others claim nothing so grandiose, saying it was merely an unremembered regional conflict. No matter the reasoning, the outcome was the same. Bodies everywhere. A veritable playground for you and your foul, necromantic ways. The few things that lurk here are calling to you, a cacophony of voices, begging you to reunite them with their dead brethren. Oh, look, we have the bodies right here. Yeah, we bunch them all up. I cannot rule out a return. My body is here, but I'm not here. Here lies another ungrateful Kickstarter backer. Dork Ice Tiger Adrian Leon Liu. Is that all one name, or is that four different people? Just a step to the next life. Here lies Tyran Tula. Turns out he was right about that bear in the woods. Go figure. Mors Vincit Omnia. Oops. Rip Jigar, or Jikar. You survived the Centauri and were the best ambassador the Narn ever had. Is that Star Trek reference? Too many games, so little time. Don't I know it. Colleen, welcome to Die. Foolish, he chose duty above all and died for it. 42. Here lies Macewing. He died by massive falling rocks. Ignoring my puns was a grave mistake. I get it. Oh, it's another soul collection. I feel like that's not a spot we want to sell. There we go. It's the Crust King.
When you're done, his corpse may I have his speech. I have planned for it.
He could speak, but his audio is at such a low volume compared to every other sound. What's this? Oh, we got a hunter. Oh, the little rat man. Yeah, I like the mushroom a lot better. With how quickly I attack. Where are those? Are those eyeballs as crustlings? What's that? And I'm gonna assume that's a crustling. Get over here. Yeah, little sniper voices. Oh, do we get another mushroom? Yeah, wow, 6 too. This is great. Alright, let's go in here. Let's start sweeping out these guys. Take you out. Where's this guy focusing me? Can't be trust. Oh, there we go. Now I'm stunned. Oh, the blood's just hanging out from the deep now. Okay, now I start summoning my guy. Dead end. Okay. What is that? Oh, that's blood. Oh yeah, there it is. Just got blood just chilling out.
That target is out of range.
Okay, what's over? Oh, a lot of stuff this way. Smack him and beat and stun him and get stick chase. I gotta feel bad for the guy. Here I am just walking with my million minions. It's like, yeah, once you get the minions in this game, everything just becomes so easy. Good, and that's what... This is like what a game based around being a necromancer should be. Just feeling outright overpowered, swarming everything. Just get that feel of being a massive, like, unstoppable force. Extra. Wait a minute. It's like a cannon tower or a telescope. Yeah, that looks like a reflection. That's a dome. That's a telescope. I thought these guys had giant, like, cannon towers at the ready. Now that would be cool if we could control those with our little, with our scourges. Oh, I do have the healing ones. There I've been using it for massive damage. I should be throwing them on my guys to heal up. I don't really get to see the health of my eyes so obviously. This is fire. I got fire minions now too. Got everything. They gives you so many minions, you don't even know what minion you have half the time. What is this guy? Another tower. Did we get our 4th trinket slot now? And we won! Nice. The Deadlands. Enemies gibbed. Oh, only 7 out of 32? Only a quarter of the enemies were gibbed.
9th of Kurg, 499 of the Common Reckoning. The Fredland lay to waste behind me. My path takes me now to a place of power, an ancient energy coursing through it, a place where the forces of nature can revitalize a corrupted soul seeking unholy vengeance. At least that was what the pamphlet my undead travel agent gave me said. The place is, in reality, rather dismal. I'll be having a stern word with the Lady of Pain, Suffering, and super low airfare deals upon my return. I am drawn to the center by a force heretofore unknown to me. A dense carpet of chaparral forms the ground underfoot, tangle of thorn and barberry that slows the progress of all but the most intrepid and savvy journeyman. But all will be made worthwhile as one ascends a cascade of igneous rock to view the most crystalline 10,000-year-old volcanic mirror pools. Wait, that's just the blasted travel pamphlet again. The obelisk of infinite and yet paradoxically limited power awaits. I must defeat the forces of the wild, the army of the king, and drain the obelisk of its holistic life force.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Let's upgrade that last trinket slot. We can get that in. Let's upgrade our damage again. We don't really need to upgrade blood. And let's unlock the Shade. Let's see, Shade Mimic. Shade Mimic follows the Nekro and fires at his targets with ultra high damage bolts. Shade Mimic cannot be targeted, takes no damage. Or we get a shield Shade. Shade Guardian. The Shade Guardian does not attack, but protects the Nekro from all incoming damage in the direction she is facing. Shade Guardian has extremely high armor, making her able to absorb hits for the Nekro. In addition, the Shade will bestow a damage shield to all units around the Nekro when cast. I like the Mimic to attacks. It's called a Mimic when it doesn't copy anything. If it was called a Mimic, it would have that gimmick. Let's see, spawn time of Shade increased by 15 seconds. Full bondage. Reduces the total cooldown by 10 seconds. And reduce blood cost. Let's put in Broodmother. Let's make her last longer. The Obelisk of Infinite yet paradoxically limited power. The history of the Obelisk of Infinite and yet paradoxically limited power is rich and complex, spanning thousands of years of construction and empowerment. It is also wholly and completely irrelevant as you're about to blast that sucker to gravel in near about 13 seconds. A more pressing question is what to do with all the newly minted gravel of infinite and yet paradoxically limited power you're about to have your hands on. Maybe Sandy Jimmy's Sand and Rock Emporium will take it off your hands. Perhaps they would make a tastefully demonic rock garden to honor Clear in exchange. Hold the obelisk. One of these missions. Oddly upbeat tropical music. How much health do we have? Can't tell. Man, let me just keep eating corpses. Oh yeah, let me summon my Shade. That's my Shade, bombard them. Oh, it's straight up just full on human. Straight on battleship human. Hey. Back in my obelisk. There we go, your corpse king. There we go. Oh, this isn't going well, I think. He has 250 health, but I don't think the damage is up. Okay, let the Corpse King heal those guys over there. Oh, there we go. There, now he's dead. I'll get the bats. There we go. Oh no, we got a bolt. Oh my god, oh, the screen shake. Just everything. What's even causing that? Is it control? Possibly. Oh, it's too big, but it still takes the blood, okay. Oh, my Corpse King is dead. Golby showered. Quick, Shade, come in. We're bombarding these guys. I need DPS. I need the deeps and also a steady camera. I wish there was like an auto summon button. Is there two trolls now? I can't see anything. Oh, I'm supposed to attack it to switch it. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought I would just hold on to it. Okay, yeah, get my Corpse King. Okay, good thing I caught on to that, otherwise I probably would let that bar just fill up. Oh, they took it back. I need to like stay on it. You're like, I got my Corpse King up, the trolls are dead.
I have more YouTube money than God, I can afford these games.
Yes, thank you, TV. Okay, I need one more of my archer skeleton. Oh, no, they're attacking. Wait, where's my Corpse King is dead again? Please, they cannot keep my minions alive. Yeah, this is gonna need a repeat. The Order has the obelisk. Oh, the wild must be the little ant thing. Stay out. Summon her back in. Oh my god, yeah, these imps. They do so much damage. Okay, I got it back for me. they're gonna get it. Okay, I got that somehow. Okay. It's like when these guys come in, they immediately take you out. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Okay, now that I know about how the obelisk is controlled, I should be good. Let's upgrade the damage. Put that back in. Shade. Do the brood mother. And we're good. Okay. Repeat. Not make it like last time. Oh, the wolves are in the wild too. Oh, I got a little countback whenever that happens. Get the start farming blood, take shade, over shade, sight, corpse gate. There we go, I got my start going. Yeah, looks like the wild guys don't come out too often. Focus on keeping it on itself. Those are my AoEs. Did they steal it back immediately? How did it keep shooting up and out?
I can afford these games.
There we go. The troll's there with the worrying thing. Yeah, let them focus on each other.
I have more YouTube money than God I can afford.
Yeah, look, they're focusing on attacking the border, but leaving me out of it. Be Crux King. Crux King. Jesus, this is the most chaotic thing. Okay, I just straight up died normally that time. Okay, I think I'll put in the hammer this time. No, I gotta keep upgrading the damage. Yeah, I'll go with the hammer because that's extra damage and stun instead of a resummon. Shade again. I'm fine with that. Eventually I'll get this. All of them died.
I have more YouTube money than God. I can afford these games.
There we go. I feel like this is gonna work a lot better.
I have more YouTube money than God. I can afford these games.
Eat it. There we go. I get the shade. Nice. The hammer, I think, is adding a lot more.
YouTube money than God. I can afford these games.
Oh! They just ran right past it. Hey, this is good. This was even my favorite. Yeah, almost all my skeletal items that. Slap these guys around a bit. Ooh, get away from me. Yeah, maybe I should spawn my archers away from all the fighting. And all my archers are dead.
More YouTube money than God. I can
Oh,
afford
that
these
was
games.
Come on, Corpse King, or Crust King, whatever you're called, I forget your name. Fed me, achievement unlocked, defeat us. There we go, I got that. Okay, yeah, throwing the hammer and definitely was a much smarter choice. Oh, no. Heal. Get out of here. Get my shade back out. My Crust King is dead again. fix that.
I have more YouTube money than God I can afford these games.
There's another meat mount, probably. Get one wood farm there. Yeah, there we go. Oh, the wild has lapis, I say.
I have more YouTube money than God I can afford these games.
How do they get it back again? Okay, see, the order of stealing it back makes sense. Like, when I drop it down, then the wild, like, replaces somehow. Okay. They're all focusing on each other, I'm pretty sure. There we go. I'm just called Nekro.
I have more YouTube money than
Based on
God
the
I
thing,
can
I think
afford
this
these
might be
games.
the last level. This could be the end. Alright, well, we'll better get into it. Whoops, can't get it again.
I have more YouTube money than God I can afford these games.
There we go. I think this really just comes down to, can you keep a wave of those imps not stealing the obelisk? If so, you kind of win. Oh, jeez. You guys over here. Real shit. Oh, God, that's poison. There we are. Almost a victory. There we are. I'll just suck the shade. Make all the stuff in the system. Oh, just all these buttons. Oh, the chain does reflect that circle. Oh, this guy. The one victory. That was a challenge. James collected 0. Barrels exploderated. Huh. There's barrels in here.
33rd of Varus, 499. Seeing the manic frenzy of the king's army upon my approach is immensely satisfying. At the first sight of me, his minions became hysterical and zealous, fighting not just to the death, but welcoming it. The irony is that, for as hard as they fight, for every wave of bloated, corpulent lackeys the king delivers unto my wrath, I become all the stronger. I've heard it said that inadequate men are wont to compensate with large armies, larger and intensely frivolous titles, and most telling of all, inordinately adorned and presumptuously generous statues dedicated to their egos.
I got what he meant. Let's upgrade the health. Yeah, we could probably use that. Also, you know, that's a good point. Wherever you fight, like, a necromancer, you basically have to make sure every time you know, basically every one of your guys has to kill 2 of them. Otherwise, because every time you die, you're gonna add to their number, so you gotta at least make some progress in all of it. So if you go in and you only kill one undead, or you just die without killing anything, you actively made it worse for everyone else on your side. Yeah, let's give them the ability to stun and a little more health. Let's up our crust. The extraction lands. Oh, so I guess this wasn't the last one. Like a deformed phoenix rising up from the once lush and green ashes of the wilds here before. Extended Volatile Industries Limited has corrupted the land in avarice and unchecked exploitation. Coming hand in hand with the environmental devastation, religious zealotry has taken strong root here as well. Churches of fanatical extremism now call for the burning of heretics. Cleanse the plains of fanatics. Break the pipelines of the opulent magnates and show them once and for all why organic, carbon neutral, naturally clean, eco-chicken manure hybrid fuel is the only future. That was a mouthful. I was not expecting that one to go so far. There we go, we got one little dude. Oh, what is this? A zealot. Oh, interesting.
Coming to see you.
Now I actually wonder how long this game goes, because on the menu it was talking about it added an obelisk level. So I figured that would be the most recent. Yeah, we attack the smaller guys first. That one more forces.
You too money than God, I can afford these games.
Yeah, see, look, there we go. They're already killing him. Oh, that voice. Oh, look, those spider buddies. Oh, it's the miner. That's what he sounds like. Ah, we got a little fanfare. A little fanfare for the king. I'm just ready for this allocate, guys. Yeah, we get some bats. Oh. Ooh, this is... Oh, no, we can throw that out, okay. It'd be like, this is easier to deal with without the, you know, capture the hill, or kick the hill style mission. Or actually get some excitement. Or if they'll still crumble for my army at my site. Ooh! Oh, I guess I got cocky there. Right what I'm saying, oh, this is easy. I immediately died. See, upgrade to health. Upgrade to crust. So weird to say. Upgrade to crust. Maybe I should focus on upgrade, I was gonna say, yeah, focus again the crust king with all those free bodies, but... I thought that was done. I guess it doesn't.
see you, Master.
Well, his voice does not match what he's supposed to be. Like a fresh trainee knight or something. Oh, signal fire. They're lower health anyway. Oh. Oh, my minions are dead. Okay. Right back here. My boys.
I have more YouTube money than God I can afford these games.
Oh, no, I forgot my trust skin. Oh, he stabbed himself when he died. That was interesting. Okay, yeah, let's use.
That one almost set me off.
Let's go. Let's try going this way this time. See what little adventures we got over here. Oh, okay, so that's how you kill all the minions. You teleport you behind everything. Oh, that was a lot quicker. Here we go. Now we got the big group. Let's go in the middle here. There we go. We got another Zealot. Okay, there we go. Oh, there you go. There's just so much stuff going on. There we go. Corpse. Oh, my little skeleton is gone.
I have more YouTube money than God I can afford these games.
The money. It's always the money. Well, I guess now the zealots too. There we go. Rebuild. I have to remember what button it is to summon guys. Over here. So many dudes. So many dudes, so little time.
Master, does it kill me?
There you go. Hammer. It's crazy good. That one. There we go.
these games.
There we go, yeah. Get a good sight and take care of like most of these guys. Like all my archers always immediately die. So like just one hit. Yeah, let's get the shading. Come on, Shade. You think. Oh, Toey Tosser. Oh god, oh god. Oh! So close, too. Okay, upgrade to health. Okay, let's not do Crust King. Okay, let's upgrade. Let's upgrade my skeletons. Let's just double dip on them. So we can get more of those guys out, and the Crust King is only one. He focuses on one guy, whereas I have 3 minions. Sounds like it'll last much longer.
I have more YouTube money than God I can
Yeah,
afford
these
these
guys
games.
have quite a bit of health. Right for the archer. I mean, at least he's smart. I'll give him that much. There's those guys. This is the one he opposed. He gets the mine. There we go. So again, I still every time I lose all my minions.
I have more YouTube money than God I can afford these games.
I'm gonna use this field to respawn. There we go, that's 6. There we go, see this is going a lot quicker. Yeah, get the 3 archers. Am I good to go in here? I got like 1,000,000 spiders. Whatever that help they give. I could probably pull it off.
I have more YouTube money than God I can afford these games.
Oh, there we go. See, get the archer out. This isn't too many. This is a Tassie.
I have more YouTube money than God I can afford these games.
I will cast the quote they pick every time I hear it. I have more YouTube money than God. One of the early days. Oh, this guy's still alive. Okay, so those don't explode. That's not what's caused. Oh, where'd you come from? I just came out of nowhere. There we go. Full minion. Don't have full blood though. Take care of the zealot back here before he takes out all my archers. Probably take out the miner too. Oh yeah, and I got enough for the shade. Archers, all gone.
I have more YouTube money than God I can
So
afford
is my
these games.
trust I got Witcher Waver. Getting every achievement.
Must target a corpse to summon that creature.
Well, she doesn't do a lot of damage, she just fires a lot of single shot attacks.
That summon is not yet ready.
Ah, yes. Oh, stop. Attack me, not my little buddy. Zealot Zapper. Wow, we can just show up on the stage. I don't have to kill him. Okay, let's go the other way. Fight the small group that's still near the top of the map. That way I can use it to restock. Oh, look, I got more spider buddies. And a little flame buddy. Yeah, this is them. Oh, I got achievement, get over here. Ooh, what happened? I had full health. Oh, Jesus, man. Okay, upgrade the health. Okay, well, maybe I should swap around some of these guys. Very weak, ranger advantage. Alright. Okay, you know, I'll get the melee Skelebones because clearly the rangers aren't doing much. And maybe the aggro meat mouth because the blood isn't really helping. I'm getting plenty of blood already. Oh, upgrade the super skeletons because that did seem to work a bit more. So maybe this will have a better outcome. Hopefully. What? Why can't I change the camera? Okay, there we go. Weird. Oops. I ate all the bodies. Okay, yeah, these guys are useless. They just immediately get sliced. Oh, they get more. They make for good cannon fodder at least.
Good riddance.
I have more YouTube money than God I can afford these
There
games.
we go. Oh, when the miner dies, he takes out everybody. Maybe that's why I'm losing my minions. I didn't know he did AoE damage.
That target is out of range.
There we go. They should be doing that more. Throwing my little scourges on my corpse for the tank. Yeah, let's go in. Let's attack the big group. Why not? Ah, yes, he's going to distract me. That's actually what that for Birdo totem trinket. My corpse. Oh no, he just ran off over there. Not sure why. Corpse King, over here, please. He's dead. Okay. Plus 5 blood. There we go. Do I go down? Forget which enemies are down here. Oh yeah, it's a small group. I can deal with that. Oh Jesus. Way too much damage. Oh yeah, we're only gonna shade it.
I have more YouTube money than God I can afford these games.
Wait. Oh, I saw the heat icon. There we go.
I have more YouTube money than God I can afford these games.
Oh, my corpse just died. See if I can get one of these guys dead and bring him back. There we are. Perfect. The minions are dying so quickly now. I'm also not using my meat. I feel like maybe using them as like a waste.
That summon is not yet ready.
There we go. This thing is out. The corpse king can handle himself over there.
see you, Master.
It's on the collar.
Okay, you guys wait here.
Never met a monster, did you?
Okay, that didn't work. Oh, the guy just straight up died immediately.
I have more YouTube money than God I can afford these games.
My crosshairs.
Oh, you guys are all dead.
I have more YouTube money than God I can afford these games.
Oh, one's dead. Okay, get my shade out. Oh, some of these guys are pretty low though.
I have more YouTube money than God I can afford these games.
Yeah, you can start a health weapon. Okay. This is going better. You got like no health either. You have that poison.
Just about. I guess.
There we are. Hey, we did it! Finally won. Oh, thank God. Nope, still 0. Oh, good, no need to cry. Oh, hey, we got the trinket.
"55th day of Precious, 499, on the 23rd day of the Lunar Loosed. Upon entering the church, the familiar sense of worship beguiled my senses. The place itself has changed little, though the worships have changed much. Barnabas once considered my closest friend and confidant, the man who betrayed me to the king, now reigns as his high priest here. And though his sins be legion, I claim my vengeance for his most grievous. He and his ilk travel amongst the denizens of the city on restful mornings, rousing the simple folk from their slumbers for the masturbatory self-pleasure of attempting to convert them. Oh, I end his unholy sermons this night, freeing the city from the false god king. Once I would have done this in the name of Kitharos, but he betrayed me in our deaths. Now I do this for Clear, Lord of Chaos, Doom, and all things slightly off kilter.
Also, thank you for the follow, Mang. Wow, what was it? I didn't see that earlier. My bad. Every 12 creatures summoned spawns 2 Etrums to fight for me. Ooh, that sounds good. Okay, upgrade the damage. Good try. Yeah, reading Twitch names is reading names off of a chat is always the challenge for any streamer. Okay, let's upgrade your bits again. Let's increase your health a little more. You need the health. And the bats, let's give you a nice good chance to respawn. Let's give you a little bit of respawn too. Let's make you last a full minute. Alright, the High Priest of Kitharos. The new high priest and his priestling scum defend the faith against your villainy. They are unyielding in their devotion to their god king, unwavering in their belief, and, if you have your way, soon to be unbreathing in their lungs. They are determined to defend their faith to the death. Make sure it comes to that. It's possible if you tell them you haven't yet heard the good word, they'll talk themselves to death. Eliminating the high priest will severely diminish the king's iniquitous divine powers, slowing his ascension to godhood.
Who are you? What do you want?
Boss fight. Oh, I just gived all of them right straight up. Oh yeah, let me go bodies.
Coming to see you. Almost done.
I like that they're adding in some of the early enemies back in. I give you that strong power feeling. Remember, the Who Saves the World did that. They had a little commentary bit. Like at the start of the game, you know, you fight, like, oh, the good guy hero is entering party. And then right before the final boss, you fight them again, but they haven't leveled up at all. They got a little commentary bit, developer commentary, saying that they wanted to show just how strong you became. So they're like, hey, this sounds like a fun idea. You know, you meet the good guy heroes that try to stop you at the start, but at the end, and just see how far you come, and just how easily they die. What used to be a challenging fight is now just 2 attacks, oh, they're dead.
I can afford these games.
Never met a monster.
I have more YouTube money than God. I can afford these games.
Too good. One for each of you.
God, that was close. Okay, I need to get some more. I need to get my, big cross king going. Oh, where'd you come from? Oh, there we go. Now I got my cross king. Got my big bird.
Continued loyalty.
Where did he go?
Let's eat monster bread.
I don't understand it yet. There we go. Skeleton.
That's something
Usually get the
gets ready.
Wait, where are they going after? Oh. There's a dude trying to hide off back here. Sneaky. Ah, miner intercepted. Oh, geez, he took out 2 of my dudes. What no? Oh no, they came back. Oh, the just over there, just chilling out with like a ton of people. Okay then.
That target is not compatible with Nekro's.
Oh, that's the boss guy. It's the high priest. Oh, not good, not good, not good. Body in the bodies. Okay. Yeah, I wish my Crust King didn't run in and, you know, aggro all that. I already maxed that out. Let's make you recharge a little faster. Give me one more of them. Increase your health more. Okay, let's repeat that without a lot of the moves we had at the start. Guys up to start now. That helps out a little more. Yeah, come on, come over here. There we go. Yeah, these guys don't really do much too much now, do they? Yeah, that just hit 40, but that was kind of like nothing compared to my overall health. Wreck that guy. And now we get the king. Yeah, the butcher killer he used to be devastating. Now he's also quick,
I have more
we
you
need to get out of
than
that.
God I can afford these games.
Never met a monster.
I think I just need to start
More you
focusing on
than
enemies.
God I can afford these games.
Like, you know, actually play my full combo. That did quite a bit of damage. Eat the body. Get them to run away from the body. Also the hammer, that's also doing good too. Like, look at that, I do a good 40 damage with my full combo. Oh yeah, they're gonna give a lot. Yeah. So now let's go down the other side. There we go. Achievement unlocked, Bronze League. Not sure what that's for. Ah, knock them all away right now. Kill them. Oh, the circle under them is their health indicator. It took me until now to realize that. I feel like an idiot. Like, That's such a massive indicator that I just never noticed the whole time. Turn down the game noises a little, it's hard to hear me talk. Sure. Go down a chunk. Throw that down again. You're welcome. Yeah, I turned... Excuse me. Turned my own audio down a bit, so it's very quiet for me. Now that I actually have an easy way to tell how much health my guys have, that fixes things up a lot. Now we're all nice, stocked up on a good amount of blood. Got all my minions, good health. Oh, these guys are attacking. Looking like I had a little more control over these guys. Oh yeah, leave the corpse. Remember that. Leave them to restock. Here, power that up. That could get them over there. Oh, it was the bats that got school out. There we go. Restock bats. Get more blood bits.
Eureka!
Get my guy healed up. There we go. Now we're ready to fight the priest. Church of Catharos, come for the god love, stay for the pancakes. Kids and heathens eat free. What a deal!
Who are you? Is it working? What do you want?
Oh, they're just all hanging out just inside. Oh my god. Well, I guess that explains where all my health went before. I wish I knew what caused that massive explosion, because I'm afraid about it happening again. Maybe if I do the meat now, it'll distract them. Oh. Broke's getting gone. Okay. No big deal. Do I have any bodies over here? I don't. Oh, I have this guy. Alright. Well, that's only 4 out of 7. There's one more in here. Oh, one short.
You were so meaning to our Mexicans.
There we are. Oh, we're getting more enemies, okay. Okay, yeah, now I should just be able to just wail on the guys. It'll be nothing. Okay, it does do a high bit damage. That bad. Okay, let's focus.
I have more YouTube money than God I can afford these
There we
games.
go. Focus the Witcher. Shotgun out of the way. Did he throw a whip at me? That's the first time I've seen that move. Is he doing chants? Let's see if his voice was louder. Like over all the other sounds. That'd be kind of cool here. It's kind of like Breath of the Wild. That game had pretty bad sound mixing, so you couldn't really hear things inside cutscenes. And we were... this place is almost covered in blood. Just coated. Oh, there's zealot gas. There we go, and we beat him. 42 kills, no giant flame bears yet again.
Fifth Yigui,
Achievement
499
unlocked,
of the
heretic.
Common Reckoning. The gem of the king's foul empire in the west. General So's fitness boot camp and chicken emporium. Here, members of the elite strike force, tasked with maintaining order in the realm, are trained by the fearsome and fiendish General So. A natural leader and polymath, General So runs the training grounds, as well as an eminently successful chicken restaurant that offers delicious chicken meals at insidiously low prices. Overwhelmed by the General's flunkies, victory here is necessary. My appetite for destruction is growing, though my appetite for delicious chicken is temporarily sated. Sadly, the hunger for both chicken and desolation will leave me wanting more of each in about half an hour. I must wipe them all out to call forth the main course. The General So himself.
It's really going just all in, aren't they? Maybe I'll... Yeah, let's put 1 point in blood, why not? Get a little extra starting boost. Yeah, let's lower her blood cost a little bit. And let's increase your damage a bit. Let's go to you. Let's increase the amount of you I have. And your cooldown. Yeah, let's increase your resurrections. Let's get more bang out of the buck for you. And hold on to the rest of this. Ah! I forgot to read the thing again. Hold off his troops for 9 minutes. Okay. Got old KFC buckets and stuff around. Don't you wish this chicken was a Kickstarter reward? Sure, why not? That sounds fun. Achievement on the block. Killing 30 chickens. General Sal's Chicken Emporium, 100% organic. Try our new cookie clumps. Is this how he cooks his chicken? You just let them run in a gladiator arena? Oh, he's gutting all my zombies. Where are his troops? Oh, here's his menu. We got mechanically separated chicken beefs, chicken butts with gravy, and super GMO chicken butts, and then chicken gravy. I love this movie. Let's just do the fight all in this corner. There we go.
General So Emporium, your first
Oh, poison. Oh, here we go. Oh, I did not want to pull him right to me. That's a horrible idea. Goodbye. In the meantime, we go.
General soldier can be more than so.
I get to use this chicken stock just before the form back.
It's still coming.
Like, I just chase after the chicken, not the actual. Did that hurt them? Oh, I'm stunned. Oh, those I get the gas. Oh, they hurt me too.
I have more YouTube money than God I can afford these games.
I don't have enough stuff to exact some of the item kit. Here we go.
I
Perfect.
have more YouTube
I
money
ran
than
to
God I can
attack it.
afford these games.
Oh, you still got quite a bit of health. Oh, you. Oh, you got quite a bit. Oh, I get another corpse to take back. Okay, I've got 4 more minutes. Going pretty easy. Shading. Sit back
I
here.
have more YouTube money than God I can afford these games.
Yay. Need that. So I need to come over here. Probably have a minion. Ooh, this game's very intense. Ow. Oh god. Corpse thing died again. There we go.
I have more YouTube money than God I can afford these games.
Okay, well, I'll do it back again. Take it. Oh, wait, 2.5 minutes. Feel like I'm back up on my box again. The bat just flew into the light for a second. Okay, we got sentient armor. Not sure what's going on there. Sure, like, they're like all stacking right on top of it. few more seconds I can do it. Come on over this way. Walk right into this thingy death ball. Blood everywhere in this arena now. It's like that old cathedral.
General Soul Chicken is warming
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot to say, I should be using that more. Good range thing. Oh my god, 30 seconds left after Okay, well, I did like upgrading the blood. Let's upgrade your health more. Increase your stun. There we go, this looks good. Oh, right. Okay. Sorry, I was just checking something real quick. Okay, clean out all the chickens. That can give us time to stock up for our crusty chicken.
General Soul Chicken is warming so.
We got a nice big start on this.
Emotion, don't drop your chicken.
Maybe I should be sitting over here more, just like keep farming the blood. Where'd the other chicken go?
An explosion.
Wait, did you say true science of the explosion? Is that a comic show reference? I mean, wouldn't be surprised at how many references this game has. I mean, one of the signs is the fourth wall breakingly good. I got a hunter Nope, works. Get off that. Oop, accidentally turned that on. That's my favorite kind of. Over here. There we go. This is what's going on there. But keep my guys together. too. These hunters. Orange gotta watch out for. I like how there's no range on bringing things alive.
More YouTube money than God I can afford these days.
I don't like this one. That is not good. That is not fun. I like the last stuff I have. Oh god. Help this tank there. I never seen that far. I can't turn that one. Well, at least that one was sooner. It was doing good until the end there. Like, all my guys just died. I think I just can't stay in one spot for too long. Okay, 45, there we go. There we are. Keep forgetting to read the thing. There we go.
Country emotion, don't drop your chicken.
Oh, nice. That all for that? Alright, good night, name. We'll go say half your name so I can get it somewhat right. Thanks for watching. Nice having you. Yeah, hopefully I work on this level. Okay, got hang a bit.
Here's your fresh chicken.
Yeah, you use the chicken spawns to stock up. There we are. It's the miner and the sniper I got focused on. They got the AoE and the long range. Over here, away from the spikes. Why did you turn that thing on? Right, then you go in the meantime. There we go. There we go. We back the enemies up. Pile them on each other. feel like this place also got questioning it. Ooh. Okay, yeah, all the stats that like that is not nice. Not good. Of course, King's still alive, so that's one good thing. Oh, yeah, one of those. Okay, so that does hurt them too. How is he still alive?
God, I can afford these games.
I know the traps work out now. Like with the bit of easier to deal with. Okay, so attack is stunned. I mean, can't be hurt on stuff, it looks like. You can't be changed sometimes. Ow. Okay. Gotta get his lure onto that. I'm stunned again.
I have more YouTube money than God. I can afford these games.
Oh no, he's still alive. Oh, he's actually going really well. The skeletons I need to kind of bring back.
YouTube money than God, I can afford these games.
Okay, I only got a minute, 2 minutes left. That's what I need to get that cluster.
General So Chicken is more than so-so.
You guys gonna stick around there if you want. you're going. Oh yeah, another hunter. There we go. This thing takes so long to recharge. There we go, we got it. Service achievements. Oh, it's probably for the priest. How much do we have? 39? Okay, he's pretty low. Okay, there we go. This was a shorter level. Boot camp and chicken emporium. 25 minions summoned. Feels like I wasn't really using many of my bats now, was I?
5th Yigwe, 499 of the Common Reckoning. Striding forth from the settling dust, General Hieronymus Geraldine So steps onto the sands of the training grounds and chicken restaurant, readying himself for our imminent clash. His comically large sword glints in the oppressively bright sunlight. Over the months, the sun has come to represent everything I despise. Warmth, light, the reason the cursed flowers exist. This general, too, is an icon for my hate. As I decimated his forces, so too shall I decimate him, and with it, his duplicitous Galine Empire.
This guy does not like General Sao. Let's upgrade blood again. Oh, only 2 sins. Alright, let's get our shade faster. General Sao. Oh my god. What is that sword? $8,000 health, so he's like the big, there's a big statue again, but now he's mobile. Look at his body. His body. Ow, ow, ow. Why did he waste on me? Ow. Dude, that was fully my fault. Jeez. Okay, I guess I need to just be on him to use my life steal. Or no, let's upgrade move speed. Let's actually do that for once in the game. Yeah, let's make you last longer. I feel like I'm gonna need that damage. Okay. slowed out damage I deal.
I have more YouTube money than God I can afford these games.
Shading. Oh, my guy's almost dead. Oh! He broke his sword! That takes his range down quite a bit. That's good. And now this fight would be with the other that don't have this light skill yet. Oh, we got a new one. They're really actually kind of showing it. It's kind of probably open properly too. Oh, you got money. Okay.
I have more YouTube money than God I can afford these games.
What did he say? My sword or something? When did it break from damage, or did it break from making other damage? Oh, okay, so I can't be damaged. I'll start it with just total biscuit protecting me.
I have more YouTube
There
money
we
than
go.
God I can afford these games.
I can heal back up. Oh, you've gone too far. Ooh, look at the protectors there. No swords. Okay, this is not good.
I have more YouTube money
Okay.
than God I can afford these games.
I got a new strategy now. So upgrade the blood. We're gonna change the bats to the lifesteal bat. Increase the damage it does. Okay, I'll remember to read this. The Execution of General Cao. Based on his reputation as a rather cantankerous, foul-tempered leader, one might come to this mistaken conclusion that General H.G. Cao had a rough childhood. Far from it, the young Cao was a prodigious folk musical talent, with a hit single on the King's Hot 100 approved music chart, The Bells of Nibley. As folk music fell out of favor, H.G. Cao enlisted in the King's army, quickly rising in the ranks to general organist. flautist, and boot camper. With roots forgotten by all but the most arcane and esoteric musical historians, Sao's only pleasure is derived from the destruction of his young recruits' lives, watching them fall into his ingeniously laid traps, dancing through his unforgiving obstacle courses of death, and generally having an unpleasant time. Chicken. Ow, okay. Oh, so he does get hurt by them, but doesn't do enough to really make it worthwhile.
I have more YouTube money than God I can afford this game.
Oh, come on. Okay, this is working out pretty well. Yeah, look at that. That was a strong super. If I keep my king alive, Excursions. What else? So it gave him a nice plate. Oh wait, are the swords counted as horses? Oh, that's amazing. Oh, okay, we gotta fight again. I'm actually now taking damage after having the health down to over 30. Just that one switch, just switching those backs, just made this whole fight vastly easier. Yeah, for me. Yeah. Take that general style. Looks like it covered all of the next songs. Gonna eat him. I can't. That was so much easier. 4 kills, 4 minions summoned. Perfect balance. Achievement unlocked, untouchable, hoarder, outcast. Well, there we go. That's the end of the game. That's all they have so far because, like I said before, development hell. They got nothing more they can do. Let's watch. Oh, there's no credits to watch. It's just one thing. Congrats, thanks, Kimi Bondi. So let's. Oh yeah, look, old biscuit right there at the top. I'll let the credits roll. You know, give the people the credit they deserve. Overall, I really enjoyed the game. If this was fully finished and fully made, this would be a pretty good game. This would be solid. I mean, when would it have come out? 2014, so probably the 2015-2016 range. They probably will have came out of early access. I feel like they probably could have done pretty. Oh, look, it was a full name. It was one person, not four people on that gravestone. So yeah, I do wish this game will come out because it's got that good Necromancer control feel. And then also, you know, they could fix up the little balance changes and stuff. Had that whatever fourth Necromancer was. More minions, probably. But overall, pretty solid. Shame you can't buy it still because it's taken off the Steam store. It's in one of those things where it's available if you bought it before or have a key for it from 4 years ago, but otherwise you just straight up can't buy it. This is probably one of the few cases where if you could just find a download, just go for it because you physically can never buy the game. I mean, it's a short run. What that took me about roughly 4 hours to run through that all of story mode in one go. So yeah, you could probably get some replayability too with the other characters. 3 full runs, 12 hours, roughly what you get for a AAA game. Oh, there's a lot of people that kickstarted this. And that just makes it even more sad that, you know, the project didn't fall out. One dev went out. I don't know which one it was. There was drama, and now the game can't be worked on anymore. That's all they said. Legal issues. I guess that's the downside of Kickstarters. All these people, you throw your money down, you never, you know, you got no guarantee. Except for a few of them. I know there's some. Like Monster Camp, that one I kickstarted and played the other week, and that one I feel good with the money I spent. Because I'm also getting like a bunch of all the other games they said they were going to add on to it as they release them over time. It's like this guy just flying at the camera. And these Android 19. This game is in the Dragon Ball universe. Look at this. The interesting contrast. You got some people using their actual name, and then you got people using a screen name like Extreme Kiwi or Wolfpack 123. Come on, man, you don't need numbers in that name. You don't need to put in numbers. Noticing they're not in alphabetical order. I have no idea how close to the end this is. Was it Kyle Sly Dante Leclerc, all in quotes, like his full name is a nickname on itself. Oh, twitch.tv/wolfpickle. So some guy's doing some self-advertising here. Nicole Cantor, theunplayables.com. I wonder if that's a site that still exists. That's another funny thing when you see self-advertisements and some of these names. It's like, come on, man. No one's gonna be looking through credits. Well, I mean, I guess I just was, but no one's looking through credits. I gotta see your. Oh, look, and there we go. Additional things. Unity Technologies. Oh, okay, so it's gonna be all the companies and programs they used. Valve, Kickstarter. StarCraft 2 canon rip. Are they thinking like a mini map, like a custom map on that? Ooh, Skype. Remember Skype? Ooh, giant flaming bear. So I guess all those things were a reference. But yeah, I remember Skype when that was a thing that existed and then completely died out for Zoom. Just suddenly, like, how did that happen? Oh, is it looping? I think it's looping. Let's just see if the Kickstarter pops up again, then yeah, it looped around. But yeah, you know, for 4 main people, I mean 7 people, you're pretty good. Okay, yeah, Kickstarters, okay. So yeah, I think, okay, we're gonna end it there. This was a good way to spend the Halloween. This was a good game. I enjoyed it. Happy Halloween. Those that are sticking around, that Blue Moon Halloween made it extra special. And yeah, I'll be playing something tomorrow. I'll get back to the Diablo, because this game was pretty similar, so let me finish up that Diablo 2 run. Get back to that tomorrow, or Monday. Not sure, we'll have to see how the weekend goes. But yeah, thanks for sticking around. You know, just keep around for, or check around for when I stream again. Don't got a set schedule, I kind of just go wherever, how time handles. Yeah, I'll see you guys around, and I'll probably be continuing some of the spook games. Carry October into November. So have a good night, guys, and I will see you all later.